Oh, Texas A&M. You don't want to know who this is. So we took your basketball team, and we're not giving them back. We took Buzz. We like Buzz's hair. And we're not giving him back. Well, it wasn't me. I'm not a turtle. I went to University of Maryland, though. Go Terps. And I'm working on a neck. Yeah, like a turtle. Anyway, Texas A&M. Really sorry that you lost your coach to my team, and we took a bunch of your players. Hey, how about for old time's sakes, we just watch the old team once more.
Mark
Taylor
the lob and flush and the finish by Pharrell Payne.
Oh my!
Love that, right? Best point guard they've ever had, and Maryland's best transfer this year. So yeah, they lost all their guys, man. Zerg Phelps is looking for a 9th year in college, and everyone else who did anything is going to Maryland. It's a bummer. I really appreciate all these players. If you want to know about them, watch the other Maryland video. I'm not talking about that shit. I did that like 4 hours ago. Yeah. Before we talk about what they got, let's talk about the new culture. They hired this guy, Bucky. He makes them run. Makes them work hard. And they score. And they shoot. Let's watch. We gonna see some bucket ball. Get all block. And then they push it, man. Look at this. They push it, and they spot up for threes. Wet. I feel the energy in my voice. Whoops. Oh, but it's mine now. Spot up. Wet. And then look at this. Attack the basket. Yeah, Bucky ball. Attack the basket, force turnovers, shoot threes. It's pretty sweet. So they got a whole new batch of players to try to do that. Except don't look at Duke Miles. He is not committed anymore. I guess I pulled that 3 days ago. I don't think I did. But yeah, it's a solid batch of recruits. You got Mackenzie Magbo, who's a 5-star recruit back in the day at Indiana. Marcus Hill, who scored 20 like 2 years ago a game. Jakari Lane, I really like him. I think it's Lane. Rylan Griffin. Ooh. So, yeah, big time. Big issue for these guys is picking up where the last team put down. And Wade Taylor was the heart and soul of these Texas A&M teams, these Aggie teams. He shot the ball a ton, played great defense, didn't have high field goal percentage. I don't know. I think that's buzzball. But Bucky balls, it's different because you're going to shoot threes. And Jakari Lane, Marcus Hill, they got some big shoes to fill. And I love pickle when it's made with dill. Yeah, starting 5. Jakari Lane, Marcus Hill, Rylan Griffin. Like, Griffin, he was so good at Alabama. Can we talk about that? They got him. And Mackenzie Magbo, he's not bad. Like, he was pretty good. Indiana was shit last year. It wasn't his fault. And Federico, maybe Federico. Yeah. Ooh, let's watch the highlights. It's Jakari Lane.
Here he is from 3.
Ooh. Hasn't been able to
Check it
find
out.
his touch.
Lane. Oh, so tight.
Yeah.
Alabama. Jakari Lane
Well,
glides through.
yeah. He's like a driving point guard.
That they have. Jakari
Ball right at the top of the bounce.
Quickly against Buttery.
Good finisher.
Dagger screen away,
Right?
letting
He's
the
strong.
lane go to work.
Lane goes to work, pulls up the tree.
All right, Marcus Hill. Rumbling man, bowling ball. He's so strong, right?
And he's one of the best shooters in the ACC when he does.
Check it out here. He's gonna whip a skip pass. Boom. That's so sick. He passed the ball there.
The ball handling skill on display right there by number 4.
Josh Holloway.
Happy birthday, Riley.
He's at
Alex
Sanford
Monk.
with
Gets
Bucky.
back.
And yeah, we saw this earlier.
Good
Ooh.
move, good dunk.
Nasty.
What a move by
Down the rebound.
It's all Rylan Griffin.
11 to go, second half. Kansas. with
He's
the
such a
lead.
tall shooter.
Drills the three.
Skinny, but like kind of a 3-4.
Estrada drives. Estrada misses the reverse.
Look at him, he's just hanging out there.
Griffin, corner three.
Uh,
And Alabama.
His third all-time in assists.
whoops.
Spot beautifully. Griffin dribbles into the three.
Dickinson kicks to the corner. Riley Griffin.
Griffin will try.
Riley Griffin. Make that.
Griffin.
Oh, they're moaning, man.
On Trey Coffin, run with 4.
They'll spit it into the corner instead.
That's Mogbo.
It's good again for Mbako. What a night.
Mbako.
Exactly what they went back to.
6'8"
because
shooter,
you're
pretty
worried
much.
about
Spot up. But he does it on the move.
So 3 to shoot. Mbako lets it go and buries it. Watch your off on nice cut. Mbako slithering into the paint.
He's athletic,
and
big.
Indiana keeps on coming. We have not seen that dive
And then
yet.
watch this. This next clip is so clutch. Block.
Rejected by Mbako. Cleaned him out.
And huge 3.
He wanted it. And he's got it for tie. What a sequence.
Thomas was hit with mononucleosis, had a horrible buzz during the season. In addition to mononucleosis,
Yeah, just watch this. Watch 33 in white. It's Federico.
this could never get as much traction.
It's their new starting center.
Terrific. Hawkins. Well, when the ball's not going in, how do you help
This is in the tournament.
do what Darian Williams is doing and you fight for extra possessions? Bring it over to the inside. Federico grabbed the loose ball. Anderson free. No.
That's
Rebound from
mine.
Federico. Three.
Get it.
Missing right there, Hawkins. Federico again cleans the glass. Overton again. Corner. Williams tries. Get out of the way.
And then he puts it. That's his. That's your center. Be excited for that guy. Seriously. He's very good. He's very, very good. You gonna stay? Oh, okay. Sorry, I have a cat. Yeah, let's talk about Jakari Lane. He was the first guy that we watched. Yeah. Just a big scorer. He's been doing it for a long time. 100 games, averaging 15 and 3 and 4. Shooting 45, 38. Like, this dude is a scorer. He's from Alabama. So, I don't know. Got a lot of accolades. I looked at last year's stats. And, bro, all over the place. 20-point games, high teens, 2 30-point games. One here got in Stanford, where he played against his new coach, Bucky. Yeah, he got to the free throw line. It was never that efficient. This is against Auburn. He had 16. I don't know. I think he's a good rotation point guard. I don't know if he's going to be like the guy to get you all the points, but we'll see. I mean, some guys can just step up. And then they like got it. So this is Marcus Hill. He's like a 6'3", maybe 6'2" guard. He was that like bowling ball guy. He did that nice spin move. Last year, or the year before this past year at Bowling Green, he scored 20 a game. And I think At NC State, he kind of caught into like high major speed. At the end of the year, he was scoring pretty well. But his only good game was against North Carolina, 20 points. I mean, he had 20 against California. They weren't that great. 23 against Florida State. They were like D2, essentially. Motherfuckers. But bad against Purdue, Bingham Young. I think, Texas A&M might have a little issue with guard play. We'll see. Josh Holloway, I'm actually super excited about. He was at Stanford for 2 years with Bucky. Obviously hasn't been like a featured player. Last year, 8-3-3. Not really a three-point shooter, but you look at his game log, and there's some big games. He by the end of the season, I mean, he had an 18-point game against Chattanooga. He got to the free throw line, 8 shots there. Love that. 23 against UNC Greensboro, 21 against Furman in the tournament of whatever the fuck that, like, the Southern Conference. So invalid. There's no South. And the Michigan State, he had 14. That's nice. He made not many three-point shots the entire season. He made, 3 against West Georgia. I don't know if West Georgia is like a full school, and 2 against Furman. And that's the only time. Oh, he had 2 against Mercer. He needs to improve, but, his highlight package is nice. Good handle. This is Ryland Griffin, who's probably going to be Texas A&M's real star, I think. I want to pay attention to 23-24 at Alabama. Yeah, because he had 11 points a game, shot 5 threes, made 40% of them. He's kind of amazing. Last year at Kansas, nothing worked out at Kansas. Nothing worked at Kansas. This is his sophomore year at Alabama. Check it out. Check out this center columns. This is 3-point attempts. Look how many times he made 4 or 5. Crazy. And against some of the competition, Auburn, Kentucky, Clemson, North Carolina, 2 years ago or whatever. I don't remember if they were good. Probably sucked. Anyway, you get this guy a shit ton of 3-point shots. It's going to work out for you. I think. So they play at a super fast pace and get a lot of turnovers and shoot a lot of 3-pointers in transition. I think really this is where that dude's at. Mackenzie Magbako. I think that's how I was supposed to figure out how to pronounce it. He's a 5-star recruit. I mean, look at his RSCI top 100. He's number 10 in 2023. So big time recruit. Went to Indiana, and I think it's all there but not there. Meaning his stats look all right, and when you watch him play, I think it's just maybe consistency and intelligence of where to always be and play D. But his phenotype is 6'8", power forward, small forward, who can shoot, run around. Look at this, 3 games. Louisville, Gonzaga, Providence this year. 2-2, 4 3-pointers. You gotta like that. Each one over 40% that game. Rutgers, Penn State. Look at this one. I love this. Northwestern. Then against Maryland. Purdue. I mean, again, averaging 40% over 3 games, making at least 2 or 3. It's really nice. And he's athletic. We saw that. He had some blocks and stuff. It's just, he's got to put it together, man. Zach Clements, I don't know. They took a swing on him because he had a top 50 recruit of his year, but he ain't done shit. Maybe they wanted a white kid from Texas. And this is my favorite that you guys got. Federico. Every year he's played basketball, he just makes buckets when he shoots them. Down low. He grabs every offensive board he can get his hand on. And he'll knock the ball away from you if you're close to his basket. And he'll work really hard. Check this out. I love this guy. This is the most important one for me in the bottom. In the Sweet 16 against Arkansas, he had 7 offensive boards in 13 minutes. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm like, all over the place. He's getting a ton of offensive rebounds. He's forcing people to send him to the free throw line. He's blocking shots. I love this guy, man. And, like, if you're running with him, like, he can run. He's going to put back a lot of offensive boards and shit. So, if there's any way to celebrate, Texas A&M knows. That was so weird. It's like a cult or something. Yeah, I'm seeing a positive future for Texas A&M. Seeing a positive future for you, for me, for Maryland basketball, for Derek Queen. If you like this video and you haven't watched the first one, watch it. And if you want to watch the little comedy basketball weird thing, I think over there. Like and subscribe. Or don't. I don't care. I do. It feels so small. Get this off of me.